Hi, I'm Jack Furness, and in the 2022 season at Garsington Opera, I'm going to be directing Rusalka.
I'm Dougie Boyd. I'm Artistic Director of Garsington Opera, but I will also be conducting Rusalka by Dvořák.
For this production of Rusalka, I'm so excited to be working with this entire fabulous team that's been assembled. Right through from working with Tom Piper on the design and Dougie Boyd conducting, with a fabulous cast with Natalya playing Rusalka in the title role, who I know is going to be absolutely fantastic. And yeah, the team all the way through is just really top.
So when I think of Rusalka, it is in a sense a universal story, like The Little Mermaid, one of these legends. People sometimes say there only are 7 stories in the world, and this is one of them. But it also, as well as being a fairy tale, it's got resonances on so many different levels. Like all the greatest operas, the layers of meaning are almost endless. But perhaps even more important to me, the music is just so glorious. And if you ask any singer who's been involved in Rusalka and any orchestral player who's performed it, they all eulogize about what incredibly beautiful music it is. And I think to have the Philharmonia Orchestra, one of the great symphony orchestras of the world, to hear them realize this extraordinary score will be an absolute pleasure for me and for our public.
Doing this extraordinary piece at Garsington is basically perfect. The piece is so much about the natural world and about our connection with it as human beings and our possibilities of how deep that connection can go, and also the ways in which we mistreat the natural world, I think, as well. And so doing it in this extraordinary setting is completely amazing, and hopefully it will create an environment where the audience are really receptive to the kind of dynamics of the piece and its incredibly evocative representation of a wood and a lake. And I just keep on looking at the lake down there and thinking, that's sort of it. That's where Rusalka would be, and that's just, I think that's going to be a really special feeling for the audience.
We're in this unbelievable environment where we have a glass opera house. There is a continuity, there's a continuation from the inside to the outside, and Rusalka seems to me one of the perfect operas to perform at Garsington. I think the other thing is that as well as dealing with exile and not having a voice, it also deals with having a soul. It deals with what love means, what it means to be human, and the way, I'm just thinking some of the moments in the orchestral score where Rusalka talks about she wants to be human because humans have a soul, and the orchestra soars to heaven in a way that's just indescribably beautiful and pictorial, but through music. And it seems to me in this hopefully post-pandemic world that is the most wonderful image to share with everybody, and it's something we all need.